important because there are a lot of things you do for the first time in your 20s, and you always remember your first time. Like everybody remembers the first car they bought, but who remembers the fourth? I don't know. I know my first car. So first things have deep impact. And when you're a grown up, then you have to have a serious event in your life, like divorce, or you losing your job, going bankrupt, the inheritance, your pension, or things like that. So these are the 4 stages in life that can really impact your financial convictions and your behavior. So now please get your pen and paper ready. I got some lines I'd like you to finish, and I'll just due to time, I'll just go on pretty quickly, one by one, and then you can share the ones you like best or you want to share. You can share it in the comments. Let's do it like that. And for the Facebook friends, just put all your comments in Facebook, and we'll give away the online program. So, money makes people. What's your first thought? Just your first thought. Don't overthink it. Just write down your first thought. Money makes people. Like I said, we're going quickly over the questions. The next one. Rich people are. What are rich people? What do you think of rich people? We're going quickly. The third one, the opposite. Poor people are. What do you think? Poor people. What's your opinion about poor people? Now we're going to the family side. To my father, money was, I don't know. There are so many different things, so many different thoughts. But what did your father always say or act or do or whatever when there was money? And of course, the other one, to my mother, money was. That's the same thing. A lot of opinions, a lot of convictions, a lot of different behavior when you're dealing with money. So, to my mother was, money was. And, all right, to my partner, money is. It should be is. To my partner, money is. Because if you don't know the way your partner thinks, acts, behaves, and has convictions about money, it might lead to conflicts. Because it's good if you think or that you know what the other thinks about money. If only I had more money, what would you do? If I only had more money. And when I have money, I spend it on. So you have the previous question. If I only had more money, and now you have more money, what do you spend it on?
Give it to him. Give it to him.
And last one. If I have more money, I'm afraid that. What are you afraid of? If you have more money, are you afraid? So, these were the sentences I would like to ask you, that I asked you to finish. So if someone wants to share the comment or one of the sentences, please do it in the chat. Then we'll go quickly through that, and then I'll get to the end.
Okay.
Can
Can I chime in while they're working?
Great
Great questions, Mike.
It sends a
Sends
host
a
of
host of
different
different
responses to
responses
mine.
to mine.
And I think
I
can be
think
very
can be
helpful.
very helpful.
And it's interesting because each group will think of money differently.
So is that true?
The sound is a little bit circling around. Let's just continue on this one. If someone wants to put something in the chat, I'll get to that later.
Let's go back now.
So these are the questions, and also put it in the Facebook comments, and then we'll give it away.
Released.
You can become.
No, I have to do it all over.
There's one in the chat. Money makes people act less human.
You want to sit here or you can go there?
That's also one of the convictions people have. Less human. Why do the question is, why do you think it? And if you are really convinced that money makes people act less human, please go and find online some people that act really human with money. Rich people giving away a large portion of their wealth for good causes. If you start looking for that, for the opposite, positive opposite of your conviction, it's quite interesting what you find.
Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
There's a lot of noise. Okay, you can become a certified mindfulness officer if you want to. You can give keynote speeches.
Enter your participant ID followed by pound.
Sorry about that.
You can give live training. We'll have the programs
You are in the meeting
there
now.
and everything.
There are 6 participants in the meeting. This meeting is being recorded.
Please apologies
So
for that.
you can also tell the online programs which will have some division, and there will be a community for the certified for the coaches. They will train. They will have marketing materials. They will have all the kinds of materials they need for their keynote speeches, for the live trainings, community, and everything. So if you're interested, just let Elton or Claire know. Then they'll send it to me.
Okay.
So 10% of all income is donated to charity that fights poverty. Last time we donated to the food bank. And money is like a house. If the fundamentals aren't right, it will all fall apart. And I see 2 more comments in the chat. Overspent, comfortable, needy, to be saved, to be spent. I could retire. I spend. Oh no, there's all the answers. Okay. Money makes people overspend. Yeah, that's quite common. One of the advices I always give to people: start investing. And investing is not in the house you live in, but in another house that you rent out. Because if you have some money left that you wanted to invest, make sure it makes money for you. Put your money to work for you, so you don't have to work for money. Money can make some people greedy and keep wanting more and more and more and more. Yeah. If you're a good person at heart and you make more money, you want to do good things because you're a good person. If you're a bad person and you get more money, there's quite a big chance that you will do the bad things with your money. Fortunately, most people want to be good people from the heart. So, but it's happening, yeah. And you can't always tell from the outside who is the good people and who will do the bad things with money. Rich people are more comfortable, have a wonderful lifestyle. Yeah. And I'll get back to one of the earlier sheets with the iceberg, with the nice house, the nice car, the nice holidays, the nice whatever they want to spend it on, is what you see, and they live a more comfortable life. You also be surprised how many people having money, really actually millionaires, and are afraid to spend it. and want to make it more and more. Or for example, the inheritance. If you inherited, let's say, 500,000 from your parents, from your beloved dad, for example, you want to keep it at least that amount because it's inflation. Actually, you want to make it more because of the inflation. If you don't have a clue how to increase that amount, it's quite stressful. Okay, now the comments are coming in. Poor people are needy and can be fearful, but believe they are more willing to help their fellow man. Okay. Poor people are more needy. Yes, that I can see because they have less money and yeah, that they need things. Fearful, I don't know, because that's a mindset thing. That's, I think, more depending on the way people are mentally built. Fear is a mental thing, a mindset thing. It's not, it can be altered because, yeah, if you start, yeah, it's you can, fear comes from reliving the past, or fear of this might happen in the future, or if, ooh, I don't want this to happen, and your mind doesn't recognize the word not. So if you say I don't want it to happen, then actually you're sending it out, make it happen. That's the fear of the future. So you gotta stop thinking like that and setting your mind in a different direction, in the positive direction. But that's something fear. There are more poor people are more willing to help their fellow man. And I think that's in a different way. If
2 minutes, Michael. 2 minutes, Michael.
Yeah, I'm just going through the comments, which is fine. Just cut it off if you want to.
Right.
More willing to help their fellow man. That's, if you see the rich people, they're donating a lot of more money because they know they can make a bigger impact donating their money than their time. And if you're willing to help, and it's time, and it's also making a huge impact because you can donate time or money. Those are the two assets you can donate. So that's a brilliant comment.
Okay. Well, thanks. You done?
Okay, that's it.
Very good. Thanks so much, Michael.
Back to you, Elton. Thank you very much.
That was phenomenal. I'm really impressed by your questions and profile.
Elton, 1 second. Michael, can you stop recording so that I can record from my end?
Yeah, just a second. It's still recording, but I stopped. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.